Hey there, imagine walking down a busy Paris street with your son or daughter in hand, and suddenly masked men jump out of a van and try and kidnap you because they realise that you hold cryptocurrency. Well, that's what happened recently, and I think it's a wake-up call for everybody in the crypto space. So what I'm going to do today is go through those shocking events in Paris, and I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you avoid it happening to you. My name is Mike, this is Crypto Warehouse. Please like and subscribe to the video. Let's get into the details of what happened in Paris this week. Let's begin then with what happened in Paris. On May the 13th, 2025, in Paris's 11th arrondissement, 3 masked men attempted to kidnap the 34-year-old daughter and 2-year-old grandchild of a French crypto entrepreneur. This was no random crime, it was a targeted wrench attack, the 5th of its kind in France this year. According to the block, the attackers jumped out of a delivery van at 8:20 in the morning, trying to force the victims into the vehicle. Security footage captured the chaos, showing the woman's husband fighting back, scaring the attackers off. They fled, abandoning their van nearby. Now, this isn't an isolated incident. The article mentions other violent attacks, like the kidnapping and torture of Ledger co-founder David Balland earlier this year, where assailants cut off his finger to extort ransom. France is seeing a surge in these crimes, with crypto entrepreneurs and their families becoming prime targets. Why? Because crypto wealth is often liquid, hard to trace, and attractive to criminals. The scary part? These attackers likely knew their victims were tied to crypto, which brings me to why we need to talk about keeping your crypto holdings under wraps. The Paris incident shows that criminals are actively targeting people connected to crypto, not just the entrepreneurs, but their families too. Why is this happening? First, crypto is valuable and often stored in ways that make it a quick score for thieves. Secondly, unlike bank accounts, crypto transactions can be harder to trace, making it a dream for ransom demands. Thirdly, and most importantly, many crypto holders themselves make themselves targets by openly talking about their investments. Think about it. A single tweet boasting about your Bitcoin gains or a LinkedIn profile listing you as a crypto investor can put a bullseye on your back. The article doesn't say how the attackers knew about this family, but in past cases, like David Balland's, criminals have used social media or public leaks to identify targets. In a world where a quick Google search or X post can expose your wealth, staying discreet is critical. That's why I'm sharing my 5 tips to keep your crypto life private and safe. Now, here are 5 actionable steps that you can take to keep your family and yourself safe and your crypto wealth information offline. Tip number 1 then, keep your crypto chat offline. Don't post about your crypto investments on social media platforms like X, Reddit, or even in private Discord groups. Criminals scrape these platforms for clues. For example, avoid tweeting things like "just bought more ETH" or sharing wallet screenshots. If you want to discuss crypto, do it in person or through secure encrypted channels like Signal with trusted friends. The less digital footprint you leave, the better. Tip number 2, scrub your online presence. Go through your LinkedIn, X bio, or any public profiles and remove anything that says crypto. Terms like Bitcoin investor, blockchain enthusiast, or even Web3 consultant can tip off criminals. Use generic terms instead, like tech professional, and avoid listing crypto-related jobs or events you've attended. Also check if your name appears on crypto conference attendee lists or public blockchain projects. If it does, request removal where possible. Tip number 3, Avoid physical depictions of wealth. Crypto wealth can lead to flashy purchases, but showing off expensive cars, watches, or luxury vacations can signal you're a high-value target. In this Paris case, the attackers targeted a prominent entrepreneur's family, likely assuming they had access to wealth. Keep a low profile in public and on social media. Avoid posting that new Rolex or your yacht vacation. Blend in to stay safe. Tip number 4. Secure your personal information. Criminals often start with data leaks or hacks to find targets. Use unique, strong passwords for your crypto exchanges and wallets. Enable two-factor authentication and avoid sharing personal details like your address or phone number online. Consider using a VPN to mask your IP address when browsing crypto sites. Also, freeze your credit and monitor for data breaches using services like Have I Been Pawned to catch leaks early. Finally, tip number 5. Educate your family and friends. The Paris attack targeted the entrepreneur's daughter and grandchild, not the entrepreneur himself. Teach your family and close friends to avoid mentioning your crypto involvement. For example, they shouldn't casually say, "My dad's big into Bitcoin," at a party. Share basic privacy habits with them, like not oversharing on social media or answering suspicious calls. Your security is only as strong as your inner circle's discretion. These 5 tips then: keeping your information offline, securing your private information, educating your family. This is going to make you a harder target for criminals. And that is what the purpose of this video is today. It is not to scare you, it is preparing you for the up and coming bull run. And with that, hopefully increased wealth all around. The Paris event is a stark reminder that not only do you need to protect yourself, you also need to protect your family. Hopefully, these 5 tips we've given you today will go some way to protecting you and your loved ones. Clean up your profile, avoid putting anything online about your crypto holdings, and of course, keep your family safe in doing so. If you found this video helpful, please can I ask you a favor? Please can you like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse, and also share this video with anyone you know who may also hold cryptocurrency. I have been Mike. You have been great. Until the next video, goodbye.